I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's tipped. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Brown with it. Picked up by Harris. Harris on the double team. And it's Long Beach on the break. Here's Thompson. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way. Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
And here's Barnes for 3. Harris on the double team. Durant in the corner. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Here's Brown. Long Beach with the rebound. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
A bit ago, Mark Dacknall and I were able to chat. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back over to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Long Beach.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And talking to Con Knipp, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. You can just tell.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he sinks the second. And now that we are witnessing the tail end of Kevin Durant's illustrious career, Tim, talk about his legacy.
Well, Kevin, without question, this is one of the all-time greats. Arguably the most effortless scorer the game has ever seen. Quite simply, he is one of one.
Now here's Durant. Over Barnes. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 5.
And for Durant, it's just that simple. Get the ball and shoot.
Pass to Joe. 18 feet out. The putback. Seattle grabs the miss.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Coming on the floor from your home team.
Here's Dosunmu. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Long Beach moving that ball around. And a miss there on the triple. The 3 from KD. No good that time. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. There's 45 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. And they double up Jackson. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
The drive by Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Long Beach leads by 5. We'll get things started in the
12.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about Long Beach here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start.
Kevin Durant. Christian Paul.
Jackson looking it over. It's stolen by Brown. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Outside, KD. Good! Durant from way past the arc.
And we've seen KD stretch the floor for a long time. An all-time great.
Pass to Joe. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joe's got the lead, back up to 5 now for Long Beach. Outside Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Screen by Claxton. Joe can't get it to go. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He said, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And the basket by Kamare. Kamare's got his first 2 points.
Well, for Kemba, passing will be a key in his development.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Brown, the bounce pass. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kamare. Durant just inside the line. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
The ball goes to Seattle.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Durant drains it from distance.
Well, that's one in the first, and now here's his second in this quarter. The defense might want to run him off that line.
Long Beach moving that ball around. Pass to Barnes. The 3 ball. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Brown. Connects on the 17-footer. Brown's got it all tied up now for Seattle.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside for Robinson. The rebound by Turner.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's Thompson off the drive, and he can't jam it through.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Outside Durant. .144 left to play here in the second quarter. Offline with his three.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Kamara. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
That one is off. Tim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Pass to DiVincenzo. From downtown, and again the miss by Long Beach.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Outside, KD. Three-pointer. Long Beach with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Williams. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Now DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
Pass to Coffee. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Burks' shot is good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's DiVincenzo. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Long Beach on top, leading by just 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here is KD. They set the pick. And he drives in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
4th personal foul. 1st team foul. Checking in for Long Beach.
Here's Brown.
Harrison Barnes.
Just 5 to shoot. Seattle needs to get off a shot. And here's KD for 3. Yes, it is, or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Thompson. Driving to the basket. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
That sounds like a good blueprint. And that one's good. Barnes has got his second bucket of the night.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Right side, Kevin Durant. Using his length inside, Durant.
Nothing to see here, folks. Just another tremendous scoring night from Durant.
Barnes the screen. Lets it go with the three. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Harris up top. This one for three. Robinson pulls it in. And pushing it up is Seattle. Brown's shot is off. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Knipple wide open, and he fires. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Harris. From deep. Knipple with the rebound.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Well, those 5 turnovers, more than you like to see.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Brown with it. 11 points in the game. Over to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knipple, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Barnes outside. From past the arc. And Long Beach hits again from deep.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Here's Durant. That one rolling around and rims out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Long Beach leading by 5. Thompson left side. A three for DiVincenzo. Hits the three-point bomb. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter. And there's the whistle. That's going to go on Christian Braun. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul. 2 minutes remaining.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Well, it's really turned around for him because he really took care of the ball in the first half.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Now Durant. 17 points in the game. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 19 points for KD. 1:44 left to play in the third. To the inside. Claxton. Outside for Jackson. Deflects the pass. And they're on the break. Durant on the take. That's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession. .124 left in the third. Beyond the arc. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
And he's keeping the game within striking distance. I don't know where they'd be without his shooting.
Up again. The putback is no good. Seattle trails by 3. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Dosunmu.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Durant. Aggressive drive from Durant.
Just working his way inside there. Durant so good at just finding his shot all over the court.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Long Beach leading by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
Back to Thompson. Burks with the steal. Here's Coffey. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Long Beach leads by just 3.
Seattle, 42.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap. Guys?"
Okay, Allie, thank you. Seattle trails by 6. Here's Brown. The rebound by Turner. And here we go with Thompson running it up.
Oh, man!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Here's Robinson. Tries again. And it's good on the way in.
Well, that's just a mistake on defense. No one got a body on him.
Thompson is doubled. Here's DiVincenzo. Back to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Seattle grabs the miss. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Back to Brown. Launches it. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Durant rising up.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Here's Thompson. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Durant. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless, the foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And since the break, they've lost some of their edge defensively, really lacking intensity.
Screen by Durant. Here's Brown. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Barnes outside. Amen Thompson. Off target from outside.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Thompson comes with a double team. Outside Durant. Turner with the steal. And it's Long Beach on the break. Harris. And down goes the three.
And Harris is really effective shooting off the catch.
What a play inside.
So when you need a bucket, he's your guy.
Thompson, high post. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Durant. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch! Now DiVincenzo. Thompson fires. Missed on the three. Durant. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And Durant has been in these moments before, welcoming any opportunity to knock down a big shot.
Amen Thompson. The three is off.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Outside Durant. And stolen by Thompson. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Thompson comes with the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops. As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout.
Substitution on the court.
A 2-point game. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ballgame.
Stepped up to the line, and he took care of his business and guaranteed the win.
Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
And so it's Long Beach with the W.